Okay, I got this. This is something that I listened to when I was quite a lot younger. You can see it's 1986. I just want to play this song. It's called The Voice of the Shepherd. It makes me think of Steve at the moment. I'm going through some really difficult challenges. So I just want to play this song for Stephen.
I want to hear, really want to hear, but the sounds of the world loudly ring in my ear, while the voice of the Lord that is calling me near only whispers. The voice of the Lord is so still, so small. I wonder if that's what I'm hearing at all. How can I know if I've heard the call of the shepherd? The shepherd, the voice of the world comes on so strong, always insisting you've got to belong. How far can I follow without doing wrong? To the shepherd, which is the world's voice, which voice is mine, which voice is offering a message divine? Maybe I'd know if I gave more time to the shepherd. I have his promise, but I have my choice. To be of his fold is to hear his voice. Knock and he'll open, ask and receive from the shepherd. As I kneel here next to my bed, chasing the voices from out of my head, listening for feelings in my heart instead, comes a whisper. Wonderful message, welcome sound, strange how loudly a whisper resounds. The hope that escaped me before has been found in the shepherd. He gave his
yeah, so I really love that song, and I just was thinking about Stephen and all the work he's put in. I just want to show you what I found. I found this a long time ago. This is a channel worth looking at. It's called Naked Owners. It's in Rumble. I don't have a Rumble account, but I watch these videos now and again. I can't press likes or anything, but they are older sort of videos that explain a lot of things that are going on. It's all, some of them are sort of lessons. My internet isn't going very fast, so it's not coming up quickly with things, but yeah, so it's a really good channel. And another thing I found is this one, Brighteon. It's only got this one video, and it's I'll show you if I can get it to, what's that one? Rewind, replay. Yeah, so it's this guy, Juha Kiskonen, and he's talking about things, and he's just saying some really helpful things. He's in a really caring frame of mind. He's with a group or something. This is a long time ago, 2021. We've come through all of that, but yeah, see, like I said, it takes a while for my computer, but yeah, and so I just wanted to show you that song, and now I can't find it again. It's down in the history here now. And I also today have looked at this video, The Century of Self. Oh my gosh, it's goes from Freud to Anna Freud to what's that man's name, like all these people who pushed agendas over the people and distracted everybody, and particularly in America, but across the world as well. And nobody told the people, or they did, they've told them that they're under administration, but the people just don't understand. And I found in this video, The Century of Self, that so much of what we've talked about, and at Locust and Honey 486 channel on YouTube, where Stephen the First talks about all those things, it really, these type of videos start to actually look very, very different, and you realize just how thick this is, and just how evil people are due to money and selfish, and they just think they're the one who matters all the time, and they take and take and take, and we have to put on the brakes and open our conscience, not conscious, conscience, our feeling of what is literally right, not just what we want to be right, not just what we think for ourselves is right. And that's where you see or hear Stephen say ego tards and all of this sort of thing. That's what he's talking about. And yeah, so I just wanted to dedicate that song to Stephen as I was thinking of these things. I've issued emails out to some parties to see if I can get things moving, so that I can get my caravan into a safer space than where it is. I don't want to be assaulted by being spat on the face again. And the owner of the caravan park said, I don't want you to go. I hope things don't work, so you just stay. I was like, that's not very nice. I need to go home. I really need to be in my own native area. I just don't want to spend this time outside of my area anymore. And as much as being in my native area, I see it being destroyed by just foreign occupants. All the Asians and Africans and different kinds that are just not suited to our place. It's still where I was born. And maybe I'll share those emails when I feel a bit better. But everywhere that I sort of go, where I interact with our people, I see they're all so incredibly selfish. They're so attached to the AUD. And if I want to sort of interact with our real money, they're just so brainwashed into thinking they're better. But they don't understand that it's a debt on them and their families. And even though I have no privilege of having a family, it still hurts. It hurts that they're all playing into this and not coming out of it. And I sort of pray for more strength to talk about it. And the owner at the caravan park is accepting silver. So at this stage there is still at least one person, so I can't wipe my feet just yet. But this is the effort it takes. And if people start to actually push through the challenges and resist dumping it, it will come through. It will come through. And this is the thing, and this is what this song was all about. It's coming through and holding yourself through that challenge of not believing. Because your belief is the problem. You believe in the AUD so much that you're willing to follow everybody into everything. You think you're moral, but you're bringing upon a debt upon you, your future, your country, your everything. It's all debt until you move into silver and gold commodities and services. Once you break through that barrier, life is amazing. It's not easy, but it's amazing. You feel free. And so as a freed soul in myself, it just hurts so much when people take without giving, and they think we can do the work by ourselves. But no man is an island. And so, sorry, I'm very emotional, but that song really touched me. It's a song that was given to me on a little cassette a long time ago, probably in the 90s. Well, it would have been in the 90s because I didn't know that church in the 86. Yeah, so I don't know if I got them from a shop in Sydney, which was called a Temple Shop, in Carlingford in New South Wales. Might have been. I might have got it at the Temple Shop at the L.D.S. temple. But I'm so grateful for that cassette. And there was another one. So there was a red one and a blue one. And I had both of them. I must have bought them. And also we used to make mixtapes, so we used to hand around mixtapes between everyone. It was such an inspiring good time in terms of like people inspiring each other and loving each other. But I'm so lucky I had that upbringing to some degree. It was fucking hard. Anyway, while I recover a little bit, sorry about my emotional sort of Anyway, well, I'm not sorry. It's not what I can't control everything, and it's really hard to understand. And so you've just got to get on your knees and pray, and you've just got to learn how to control your food, and sometimes fast to the degree, like at the moment I've got beef, minced beef, egg, milk, a bit of cream, because that was at the butchery, they have those, and they had some honey, so I got some honey, and I've got salt and butter, and that is it. And once I run out of milk, cream, usually I don't buy it again until a fortnight. So once I finish the milk and the cream, I might buy more milk actually this fortnight. I might do a bit more milk. But I've only got 250 grams of beef and 1 egg for each day. And I had 2 packets of chips, but I ate those. And I had 5 Easter eggs, and I ate those too. Because I have a day or two of just junk food, and then I just live very, very strict. So that's it. That's my treats. I already ate them. They didn't make me feel good, so I might not bother next week. I might just get another milk or something like that instead. But when you get this strict, things really change for you. You don't feel like you have to buy everything. Oh yeah, and I bought water as well, because I need drinking water, of course. But so I spent $100 on food for the fortnight. So it can be done. Meat is the most nutritious dense, so that's what I do. And ruminant is the best. That's why we have a shepherd. That's why the Bible always talks about cattle. And if you see in Leviticus, it's got what you're allowed to eat. And John walked in the wilderness and ate locust and honey, so honey couldn't be too bad. I don't have much of it. I can't really have sugar, but I seem to be okay with this. So restricting to that extent, not eating the fruit, is probably good. So when I do the gardening, it makes no difference to me except the pleasure of having flowers and bees and different things, and a bit of honey maybe if I get a beehive. But I don't eat any of the things that grow in it. I might taste them now and again, and I recognize them. I've eaten them before. It's not like I don't know what it is, but I don't eat them now. So yeah, how many people have actually been completely selfless? Because raising a child is not selfless. Raising a child is just raising a part of you that you created, you gave birth or whatever. But actually being selfless. Have you ever done that? Just totally? Well, when your whole life is like that, it becomes an interesting world. So yeah. I get that you're frustrated. I get that it's difficult, and I get that it's hard to carry on. But if it was up to us, these unjust, disgusting, parasites wouldn't get to do what they do, and the debt wouldn't exist, and all of this other stuff. I really get it. And if you just put down your net and follow and do what needs to be done, it's not just follow, but it's actually do the activities that are required in order to reconnect back into the community and take back everything that was what is ours. It is ours already. And they keep saying, traditional owners. Fuck you, traditional owners, my ass. We built the country. So you've got to pick up. Stop being just completely self-oriented. You've been manufactured and brainwashed into being self-centered. All these people. You've got to put on the brakes, wake up, and come out of that. And yeah, if anyone's an example, it's Stephen or me or Juha or many other people. I've made declarations that have stuck in the government, so, and I've got Victoria Police asking if I'm government and being too afraid to come back to talk to me. It's quite funny actually, because then I just report it into other people and they all get to see it. So I've made a demand of the councils in the area of my nativity that I want a piece of Crown land released. I just need 3 car spaces worth for my caravan. I just want a piece of Crown land released so that I can pop my caravan on there and start to carry on from there. That's all I need. I just need 3 car spaces worth of space for my caravan. And so I've put in some demands. I wrote to the Melbourne Council and said I'd like to put my caravan on the King's Domain under your protection until all you councils get your shit together and put me in a spot. And that will be my home until whenever. Maybe forever, I don't know. I need access to the courts. I need to be able to go to the law library to work. I can put an IBC for water there if they haven't got one. I can dig a hole for the toilet. I don't really care. I just want a space in my native area. I don't want to be out here where it's not my area. And as much as they want me to stay, they always want my money. They always want whatever I have to offer. But I want to be at home. So that's what happened so far. I haven't sent Stephen's letter, but I will. It's just taking me a bit because I've got a lot of challenges. I'm waiting on a delivery, which will be nice. It's a bag. That's my bag now. I've had that for a long time. It's not worn out yet. But I was thinking of getting a Doc Martens leather bag, but then I met a woman who was making them in Queensland, and so I paid for one and ordered one and she's going to sew the flag onto it. She's going to sew one of the little flag patches on it, which is going to be good. I won't have to try and do it. I've been trying to do it for this. I've been meaning to do it for this bag for a long time. I could do it right now. Matter of fact, I might. I was just a bit worried it might cause problems with the fabric, but this bag is kangaroo leather, so it's very supple, but it's very strong, and it's going to be good. So that'll be my new carry around bag, and this will become kind of like a bathroom bag type of thing for the showers or whatever, to make it easier for me, maybe, or the swimming pool or whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna get off now, and yeah, I just wanted to show you that song and just express something. Have a good afternoon.